Hey guys, in today's video we're going to see how to play the theme music of Varaharoopam using Veena. So first let's see how it is played and then we'll see a beginner friendly tutorial later. Okay, so these are the notes we will be using for this particular piece of composition. We are going to use Shadjam, Suddha Rishabham, Chatushruti Rishabham, both. And we are going to use Suddha Madhyamam, Panchamam, and both Dhavan and Dhatu, Suddha Daivatam and Chatushruti Daivatam. Should be very careful while using these notations because they can be used in various ways. So that is why I have shown you with these steps so that it is clear. So the interesting part here is we are going to use both Rishabhams and both Daivatams. So let's see which are the places we'll be using Re1 and which are the ones Re2, Da1, Da2. Clearly, it's a beginner friendly tutorial, so I'll go really slowly. Now, let's see what are the notes involved in this. Pa, pa, da, ma, pa, re, ma, pa, pa, da, ma, pa, ma. So this comes twice. And then da, da, sa, sa, re, da, sa, ma, ga, re, sa. So these are the notes. I think this is clear. So the first part and the second part comes twice. So these are the notes, but there are a few gamakas we'll be using here. For instance, pa, pa, da, ma, pa, re, ma. So pa is a glide from ma. So the pa is not a flat pa, it's going to be a glide from the previous note. It's a glide from Madhyamam. So when you do it on Veena, it comes really well. So it comes so beautifully in Veena. So from Ma to Pa, if you do the glide, you get that Pa. That gamaka will be clear when you do it from Ma. With a flat note, you cannot get that gamaka. Pa, pa, da, ma, pa, re, ma. Ma, pa. All others are flat, no glide notes. And re, ma. There in re you have a gamaka. You have to pull from pa to re. Pluck once, glide from pa to re, and that is where the gamaka lies. Re, ma. Pa, pa, da, ma, pa, re, ma. So there are two gamakas here in this phrase. Pa is one gamaka, ma to pa. Second gamaka is re, ma, pa to re. Others are flat notes. You can just pluck without a glide. So this happens twice. The same phrase comes twice. Pa, pa, da, ma, pa, re, ma, pa. Again ma to pa. Pa, da, ma, pa, ma. All others are flat notes, no gliding. Then coming to the next part. So if you see here, we are using Chatushruti Rishabham here. Re, ma. You glide from pa to re and that is Chatushruti Rishabham. And Daivatam is Suddha Daivatam. In the first phrase it is Re2 and Da1. Now in the second phrase we will be using Da2 Re1. Chatushruti Daivatam and Suddha Rishabham. So it goes like this. Da, da, sa, sa, re, da, sa, ma, ga, re, sa. there are a few interesting phrases here. Da, da, sa. Here it is da too. Da. So here it is not a gliding note, but you give a gamaka there with your veena. You just pull the string slightly so that it gives that vibration. Da, da, sa. All straight notes. Da, sa, sa, re. Straight notes. Da. There's a glide. Da is more like dasa. Dasa. Something like that. So you pull from da to sa. Da. Samakari sa. This is the higher octave. We are reaching the ma higher octave madhyamam and then re sa. Now, even though I'm singing it as ga re sa, it is actually re 2 and re 1. First comes the Chatushruti Rishabham, then Sutta Rishabham, then Sa. But why are we singing it as Ga Re Sa when it is actually Re Re Sa? So, in general, that is why we have three Gas, Ga 1, Ga 2, Ga 3. So, people always say when there are two notes, why three names? So, this is the reason when you have both the notes, Re 1 and Re 2 coming consecutively, then you cannot sing it. It doesn't look aesthetic to sing it that way. Re sa. We're singing it in two different ways with the same name. So that's why we consider this as Ga 1. That's why they say actually it is Ga 2 and Ga 3, not Ga 1 and Ga 2. Even though in my notation I use Ga 1, Ga 2 since it's beginner friendly tutorial. This way it is easier. But why we use Ga 2, Ga 3 is this is the reason. So Re 2 is nothing but Ga 1. So there is a separate video where I explain these things, which are the notes that overlap like this. So yeah, so coming back to this, so this is the way it is sung. Da sa ma re re sa. It is actually like that, but when you play it in the Veena, remember that it is not ga. It is re 2 re 1 sa. Even though we are singing it as ga. So the only glide here is the sa. Apart from that, we don't have any other gamaka. Everything else is flat. So hope this is helpful to you. So do let me know how it came out for you in your Veena. Signing off. Bye bye.